All right, guys, we have a video, surveillance video of, and you can see he's taking lighter fluid and he's spraying it all over the convenience store clerks who just happen to be white. I'm sure it has nothing to do with the reason why he thinks that they're so subhuman that he could go ahead and light them on fire. Check it out. I'm sure a lot of you have already seen this. But you guys are people who would follow someone like me on YouTube. So, of course, you've seen this. But the American public has no idea. And the ones that did see it and didn't think anything of it thought that this was just an event that had happened, oh, it's just, black people don't hate us. No. Guys, this is indicative of the kind of treatment that you can expect whenever black people are running shit, okay? And what it is, we've seen it before in little enclaves in cities that they had taken over. And then they'll tell you, oh, you burned down Black Wall Street and you burned down Tulsa and Rosewood and walk outside and smack a cracker and all this stuff they tell us over the years about, oh, how we, every time that they start banging hard on the money and the power, that we take it away from them and we knock them down and take them out. Well, there's a reason for that, okay? Because this is a white country. And we built it for ourselves, by ourselves, with our own. And slaves did not build this place. I'm sorry. I've proven that in past videos. Look at them. Okay. And you're in South Africa, you're starting to get an idea of exactly what and people don't like to look at that because white people are being killed and their children's flesh is being peeled off and the farmers and oh yeah. So that's what happens whenever you let savages take over your place. And we're not going to let that happen. I am not. Okay, guys, look, I had made sniper comments that I used to like to make a lot of back in the day, and I've slowed down on that for obvious reasons. But I used to tell black people they'd be on there in their little forums and whatnot, and I'd get in there. And before I got kicked out, I would always be able to say, oh, because they'd be yelling about reparations. And I said, you guys get reparations. I'm going to let you know something. You think you're going to get slave reparations, but all you're really going to get is a big neon target put on your forehead, because I will personally take out black folks if they got past the reparation shit. I will personally take out black folks so I could save tax money. These are the kind of texts and things that I would leave and comments that I would leave. Oh my goodness, man. Insta-ban, right? But whatever. And reported, yeah. Shadow ban for 2 weeks, a month, whatever. Because I'd make comments like that. I'd be like, you guys are asking for a target to be placed on your back or on your forehead. I'll save tax money by taking all of you out, just put that out there. And people hated that, but it kind of squelched that talk because a lot of guys were feeling the same way as me and they started making comments like that too. And they stopped talking about stuff like that. The algorithms picked it up on it and the right people read it and were like, oh, man, this is how, oh, boy. So, maybe we need to go further with our plans or maybe we need to go further into our plans before we hit it with reparations. Yeah. Don't hit us with the reparations up front, buddy. Okay? It'll mess up your COINTELPRO plan. So, just wanted to show you the footage of the white people getting burned. It's great. It's great. We like things like this. It's good for the community. And guys, I'm sorry. I'm sorry about that. It's just ridiculous what we see. But I'm thinking of making a long video, okay, outlining every disjointed thing that I put into every one of my videos. And I've been watching them recently. I've been watching some of my older videos. And, really listening to the words that I said. And, because you like to do that. If you ever made any content or if you've ever worked on anything, you'd like to go back sometimes and see some of your earlier work or whatever that you built or you made. Or in this case, you filmed and you talked about. And you study it and you're like, wow, I said those things. And I said that, you see the progression of thought. Okay. So all I see whenever I watch all these videos is that the disjointed nature of it keeps it to where we can talk about these things, one or two little things at a time, go over something else, and then go over something else, and come back to something else, and back and forth it goes. And in this way, we can, if you look at all the videos, then you start to see that it starts to come into focus exactly what the COINTELPRO plan is, okay? And it's a conspiracy about race. And it's a conspiracy about every conspiracy that's involved throughout history. I mixed it all in there together, and it's a hodgepodge of stuff. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start thinking about working on something that ties all that into a long video or podcast, and I'm going to unleash it on everybody. And that'll be the one, boys. That'll be the one, okay? And it'll encapsulate everything that all the 60 plus videos have to offer here in one long video or whatever, however I do it. So anyway, just let you guys know I'm thinking about that. And, a bunch of other stuff. And we can talk about that on the backdrop of one of our brothers here, our black brothers. I use that term very loosely. Lighting a couple of white people on fire. And, meanwhile, a guy gets in the knee to the neck, and it's a total Freemasonic hoax. But everybody buys it, and, they're sorry, and they're going to light Minneapolis on fire, and other cities are getting ready to do the same. And it's just going to be, the COINTELPRO plan, guys. Listen to my older videos, and it's all outlined in there. A favorite of mine, one that I watch often, that I like a lot, is the inability to take responsibility. I love that video. That's the most base video that I've ever made. I love it with all of my heart. It's the truth. If I only had one video to choose to keep up, that would be the one that I'd let everybody have. So, anyway, guys, maybe you get off there. It's only 13 minutes long. I mean, watch that video and remember the words that I said. And it mentions a few things in there that have come to pass now. So, anyway, guys, that's what I had for you today. And, just another disjointed one from Jack Torrance. Let's get it together.